What's up guys, Randy here from Custom Offsets. Today we're doing roasting employees rides. We've done a couple before, we're gonna do them again. If you need wheels, tires, suspension, accessories, turbos, tuners, you name it, customoffsets.com. Let's get to it. All right, so first we're gonna start with Lawson's vehicle. Lawson, get your ass over here. All right, so tell us, we're gonna do a little bit of an intro on it or no?
No, I think everyone pretty much knows. I know it ain't perfect, all right? Don't give it too much.
Well, the nice thing though is it's not perfect, but you could also double back with it was totaled and sat around in a parking lot for what, 2-3 years.
It was.
So I mean, there's pros and cons to that.
It's come a long way, but I know you have something to say. Now,
I'm good friends with Sticker Dude. Sticker Dude's a great guy. I know this did get rushed. We actually ended up showing up a day later. The wrap kills me in some spots though. Unfortunately though, some of it's like unavoidable, like stuff lifting. Mine does that, so I can't pick any too bad. But what a lot of people don't know is Lawson's truck, they did not replace everything that was dented. There's a little dent, a couple dings, but that's what you get when you buy a used vehicle.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Yeah, I think another thing too, like you said about the wrap, is the only, like I'm wrapping a red truck, so like it's more prevalent on like a black vehicle or something like that that'd be hidden.
Yeah, so like
it definitely pops out a little bit.
The Power Wagon is a little bit easier to hide just due to its color in the door jams and stuff, but yours, on the other hand, is not, because there's red. Damn, dude, duct tape.
That was like that.
The cool thing though, is it's got a backup camera in the fucking rear view.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's red.
All right, what else? I know there's gotta be more.
The purple, which is weird, because I have purple.
What, you hate all the purple?
I have purple, but this is too much purple all over for me. My truck's half white purple, or gray, because a lot of you guys like the gray. Crybabies. Other than that, it needs taillights bad.
Yeah. And a grill bad.
And a grill.
I feel like.
Are you still borrowing that grill? Motherfucker been loaned a grill for a year. It's hard to, you know, roast it too much because it was a really well-priced vehicle for what it was, and.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just hiding the rest of the red.
Should have kept that topper.
What about this?
Oh boy. There must be new add-ons to this.
I shouldn't even be pointing this out, but...
Hey, tags are expired. That's bad. Oh yeah, you know the curbs come out and they jump at you and they get you. Or it's like hitting a deer. That's why you don't let your girlfriend drive.
Facts.
Or was that you?
That was me, but also don't let your girlfriend drive. All right, if there's one thing you could change on this, what would it be?
That's tough. I know we were both talking about it earlier. Probably change the wrap up a little bit. That we don't get locked in on the color. Whoa! Hey, come on now, don't do that. Putting it back down. I would change the wrap. I think that'd be the one thing. I would take the purple out of it and maybe put like a little bit of a lighter color in there to break it up. You know, like just replace the purple, just take the paint tool and go bloop white.
So the hardest part. The whole ass wrap, the hardest part.
Yeah, but if you look at my truck's body, it's just white. I wrapped it white. I was cheap and simple on it.
That's true.
I like how it's
crazy
but clean, you know, but I would just, the purple. I think that's about it. Let's go roast the man behind the camera.
All
right, so next up we got Biggs' F-150. Biggs, get your ass in here. Where the f did you get a dog?
Yes.
Probably stole it. All right.
Yes.
So we got your base model FX4 F-150.
It's not a base model.
It is a base model because it's not a crew cab.
It has all the modern amenities though.
Minus rear doors that open normally.
Actually, very easy to put a Starlight headliner in. Cooler than Randy's truck.
Biggs' favorite part of his trucks is light bars.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that off after this actually.
Yeah, I doubt it. It's been crooked for like 2 years.
Yeah, it's probably stuck.
And then you got this one that you decided to recess and overheat your truck.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I put that in with the factory nuts and the washers, and it's barely in there, so I'm just waiting for that thing to fall off.
And then we can go on about the sweet Toyo Proxies.
Yeah, I have street tires on a truck that doesn't even go fast.
Yeah, FI's over there.
Yeah.
This is Team CO.
I think it looks cool though.
The cool thing though is you have a nice scratch in your clear bra, and you said it saved your paint.
Shout out my brother's girlfriend.
With what, an ice scraper?
I was working on it. Well, actually I was putting the light bar in my garage and she opened the door and it kind of got...
How the f do you hit a hood with a door, whatever?
Yeah, it happens.
You bought her an EcoBoost F-150.
Yeah. Twin turbos for the win.
Biggs has been saying he's gonna lift this thing for eternity since he started working here.
I just have no money. I spend it all on lights.
That don't even work.
They all work.
You know what? You have like 2 rock lights in this whole thing, and they're right
no,
here.
That's wrong. I have 2 in each wheel well and 4 underneath.
There's not even screws holding these in. They're rusted in.
Yeah, I zip tied them.
What?
I zip tied them in.
I heard you. I was giving you a chance to change your answer.
No, I'm just kidding. I did use self-tapping screws though.
You got cool stuff on the inside? Probably not. You're a f***ing headliner.
I have a Starlight headliner. That's the coolest part of my truck.
It don't even work.
Yeah, it does. You gotta turn the truck on. Yeah, come and get a look.
Look at
She's
that.
real nice. It's beautiful.
Something.
It's something.
The cool thing though is Biggs brought a truck for when his truck breaks down. It's this nice, beautiful old GMC Chevrolet. And it's got hardware for when your Ford breaks down. Look at that. Oh, and it's got chains in there.
Oh, that's what that is.
You can pay your tolls with this
I didn't
and
know
get a
that.
ride home.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, nifty.
Nice
I didn't
country
know that.
music.
You don't like country?
That's little kid country music. Everyone knows if you don't listen to I don't know all the old country music singers. You listen to Ram Ranch, I do not.
You showed it to me.
Yeah, Biggs' nice 5-year-old tonneau cover, a little stretched out, flappy in the wind.
Yeah, that's how I like it, flappy in the wind.
Ripon College, that's the place you dropped out to come work for us.
I did. Shout out Ripon College.
Yeah, you should get these flares off before your truck rots out because this is in Indiana.
Or should I just paint them?
Take them off. It'll make your truck look wider with your 9 wides.
10.5, but close.
10.5, it's not even a real measurement. Biggs has lived in this state, what the f, long enough to not have Indiana plates. That's illegal.
Not really.
Actually it is because you're a full-time resident here.
I don't pay for my truck. I got
Daddy
money,
does.
Daddy's money, dude.
So Biggs is from Indiana. What do you guys have, f***ing cougar problems? Look at this, dude. This thing's mauled. It's about all I got. It sounds like a wet when you get on it, so there's that.
I don't even know how I'm gonna bleep that out because I know I'm gonna edit this. So you like my truck? You missed one of the worst parts, and I'm glad you missed it.
Which f***ing part do you start with? Yeah, Biggs likes to go to the bar with paper knees and pick up the old heifers.
Yeah, backed into one night.
Yeah, leaving the bar. It's funny because you're 19. You must have been being a DD.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was drinking Kool-Aid.
Holy shit. You f***ed your truck up real good, dude.
I didn't do that.
That clear coat's not helping you.
No, I bought it like that. That's the worst part.
Yeah, I think that's about all we got for your pretty simple but okay built F-150.
Okay, that's it.
If you guys want his debit and credit card info, that's all right. We got MasterCards and Venmo.
Yeah.
Blue Cross Blue Shield, you actually have good health insurance.
Yeah, my mom does. Shout out Jean.
Yo, Gene, if you're looking to adopt someone, let me know. That's really good health insurance. Okay, last up, we got the shop truck. We have no one to come defend it because everyone drives it and no one owns it really and no one fixes it. So it'll be interesting because it's been, what, 4 years we've had this thing? And it started out rough and it's only gotten worse. Let's get to it. You excited?
Yeah.
Have you driven this thing? Get the f*** out of my shots, Jerry.
I actually value my life too much to drive this thing. It's pretty clapped.
The cool thing with every shop vehicle we have, whether it's the van or the truck, you're really not meant to go on 41 with it, which is our interstate, because none of them are rated for 70. A couple of the reasons being, every time we go down the interstate, that's been repaired like 9 times.
That's the best zip tie job I've seen in a while, though. I'll
Yeah,
give it to him.
I'm pretty sure Banker had someone from FI come over and drift stitch this. It is typically the strongest way to stitch it, but not over here.
Yeah, they missed a spot.
So another cool thing is Banker's really cool retrofit with the cube lights, the projectors, and then your generic eBay LEDs. Most of these don't work.
That is a fair amount of silicone right there.
You gotta fill the gaps where you can.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't build those and they do work.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Typically they don't.
Those are John's. John built them.
Whoa, don't talk to John like that. John's a good guy. And then we got the nice snow tires. It's been what, 70 degrees last couple weeks, give or take. The reason we don't have summer tires is because Banker likes to do burnouts in the shop truck even though he's not supposed to and keeps roasting them off. So now we have these and God knows how long those will last. Something on the interior doesn't work. I don't remember what.
Everything?
No, I think it's the heat that doesn't work very good. Which is unfortunate because Wisconsin gets cold. The other cool thing is one of our old coworkers used to own this and got hit, which you can see here. This is actually folded in way worse. And they repaired the other side, but they did not repair this side, and it's starting to show after 2 or 3 years in the nice Wisconsin winters, which did not do so. Biggs, that's going to be your truck in a year if you don't take care of it.
Yeah, it reminds me of Kingsman's truck, to be honest with you.
Yep, Kinsman's truck was no better. We haul a lot of stuff in this.
Yeah.
It's a regular cab short bed, I believe a 4.6 lowering kit, and when we put wheels and tires in this, it rides bump stops all the way. So it's one of those where like it works, but it's not useful if it was your own vehicle. But we just use what we have, and this is the easiest vehicle to load into.
My favorite part is
this.
Yeah, I mean,
it's an easy fix, but
I mean, yeah.
no one wants to do it. So instead of a fish in your taillight, we have a taillight. Other than that, this thing barely runs, barely drives. I don't know if it stops, probably not. It hasn't had an oil change since 2017. I'm pretty sure the trans has like 1 or 2 gears, but you know what? It's a ripper. I think that's all we got for you guys. Like I said, if you need wheels, tires, suspension, accessories, go to customoffsets.com. Bye.